theory, we're live. Say that because...
Theory.
Now, if I were going to fuck a turkey, I'd warm it up first, like a goddamn gentleman.
Well, that's definitely within the first 2 minutes there, sir.
Let me show you the fucks I don't give.
Fair. Hi, guys.
That's the week it's been.
That is true. Or weeks.
Weeks.
Months.
Days. Years. Turning into the goddamn Friends song.
Anyway, hi. What's up? It's kicking chickens.
Hello, we've got Pin and Barbara in chat already. And Pin was saying goes on hiatus and lose the audience. That's what happens to small channels on YouTube, mostly because the algorithm does not favor the small channels. So, but it'll bounce back the second once you start doing more consistent uploads again, it'll bounce back. It happened to me a lot, like all the time, like still happens, which is why my channel took such a hit over the last 2 years.
I'm not just the president. I'm a member.
I'm also a client. Alright, so I need to look up this, because I get ready to click the stream on, and it's like, oh, I'm doing the thing still. It's like, oh yeah, we still got more stuff to do. It's like, oh shit, we forgot to look this up. Let me look. Haunted.
I know you said the cucumbers need to be 16.
Yes. Abandoned Pickle Factory, West of Loathing. Puzzle solutions. All 3 vats must be equal. The simplest way to solve this puzzle is use levers 1 and 2 to set the rightmost vat to 1.
Okay.
Then work with those 2 levers to equalize the first 2 vats.
Rightmost to 1. Okay. Alright, and what was the last part again?
Use levers 1 and 2 to set the rightmost vat to 1.
Yeah.
Then work with those 2 levers to equalize the first 2 vats to reach 16.
Okay.
So... Well, 3 has to be on 6, so we'll have, yeah.
It said I have to...
Also be warned, you may have fucked it up already. Mim.
6. And then what?
Pull the rightmost lever 5 times and it will equalize the vats. Okay, so we did get that right the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is
Okay.
right. Alright, so the salt room.
Okay.
Getting a call from someone?
Yep. From someone.
Ah.
In Lebanon, Kentucky.
If you do in the wrong order, it's unrecoverable. Oh, well, we'll find out, because we've already fucked it up the last one. You need to get the salinity to 976 parts per thousand.
Okay.
There you go. And the vinegar room. It starts at 93 degrees and must be heated to 190 degrees. $255, $225, $215, 95. Let's see about one. Yeah. 200. 190. All right. So in theory, that's everything. You got ghost pickles! All that work for 3 pickles? Pile of bones and cucumbers, salt-crusted skull, vinegar-soaked bones.
Yep.
This sounds like what's going to be your remains.
More than likely.
When you keep eating pickles.
More than likely. Just vinegar-soaked bones.
Hey, YouTube would like to let me know that I'm live.
Seriously? The fuck?
Yep. Yeah, you're rewarded with 3 ghost pickles. So that was really it.
There's a crate in the road, which is not a crate to natural habitat. Poor lost crate. Maybe you can love it. Depressed rancher candy. Hi.
You also got ranch punch. Is it sad that that ranch flavored soda that we almost bought is not named ranch punch?
I mean, kinda. Okay, but you're not letting me, like, move from place to place. There's no...
Oh god, okay.
Dismount and investigate. Most of the easy pickings predictably already been picked easily. There's still a safe in here. It's presumably too heavy for scavengers.
But it requires safe cracking 1. Alright,
yeah, it's just not.
okay. That's weird. I have... Jump! Jump! Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what to do now.
Yeah, me either.
You can go to... Apparently there's a circus, but it won't let you go. Like, I don't know why it's not letting you.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe this is a technical issue, not a game issue.
Yeah. Well, let's see. When in doubt, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again? Light, welcome!
Hello! What's up, Seven?
Hello, Toast!
Ooblah, it's toast.
So how's everyone's week been going? Great. Good. Glad we shared that moment. ZL.
Ah, it's back. Yay, thank you.
I
hit the wrong button. That was my fault.
I am a tech wizard. I've thought about getting what isn't that what Will said the other day? That I'm a tech wizard, because I thought about getting that on my business cards.
Oh,
tech
yeah.
wizard. I'm building a computer for Will, so that he could do video editing and recording, And I was walking him through the process of what I'm doing, and he's like, "You're a tech wizard." I'm like, I could put that on business cards. I could also get, a wizard hat, but then I'd have to not wear my hat. The week peaked with those giant eclairs. I mean, it's really hard to top a giant eclair. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal. Tell me more about the rides, the games, the food.
Ride, but we haven't had a single grizzly merry-go-round accident since, we stopped turning it on. That'll do it.
Just put a wizard hat on my hat. Light, that is actually a fantastic suggestion. I'm going to do that this Halloween for the stream. I'm going to get a wizard hat, and I'm going to put it on top of my hat. And then it's becoming Team Fortress 2 because there were hats piled on top of hats. In fact, that was a theme because it was Hat Simulator. There was Towering Tower of Hats. It was like 8 various hats, kind of. So now I know what I'm doing for Halloween. Thank you for that idea, because that's actually fantastic.
Are you gonna give me a ticket, or am I gonna punch your ticket? The amazing crying bag of mulch. Interesting.
I do have a jester hat, but I need to wash it. It got some sort of scented oil from someone on it. Someone. Nameless. Anyway, delicious crab meat. Yes, Mom did make a jester hat. I do have a Nights into Dreams jester style hat, but I need to wash it. Which the problem is, washing it, I need to take all the stuffing out of it so that I can wash it. So, and I'm what we like to call lazy.
I missed all of that because I'm trying to play the game.
That's why I'm talking. Like I can do the chit chatty.
Okay.
Army Field Trauma Kit.
Alright.
Can't let taxpayer funded material go to waste.
Nope.
I think that's gonna ask your mom to clean it. I mean, I think I can do it. I need to get off my butt and do it. I lost my belt buckle. This doesn't seem safe at all.
Okay, but... Okay, I need to get that dude in front of jail. And then... knock that over. No.
There are more hats in Team Fortress 2 than there are real forts in the whole EU. It's not wrong. And Will's telling me to get off that butt. You just want to see my sexy butt. I said that out loud. I apologize. I do not have a sexy butt. And Aaron, welcome. Kept seeing a gray screen, so I found out I had to mess with. Oh yeah, the weird HDMI output issue. I've had to do the same thing. I've had to actually factory reset my PS4 output by like pressing and holding the power button for a couple of seconds, then pressing it like twice in a row. Some sort of weird accumulation of button presses.
Crab people, crab.
People. Cut the ropes. Ha ha! The fake building falls over. I wish I could slide that way.
Right?
Non-fake horse sales. Pushed a jail over on them.
Okay.
The Gherkin brothers. Oh God. All I think about now is Phil, because he would always say jerkin the gherkin. Oh, did they not put the ghost pickles in a...
Oh, no, they're in a ghost cell.
They're in a ghost cell? Did I miss that? I love the one. I didn't know I could hold the power button to turn off. Huh. They're in ghost jail. That is what the Ghostbusters call their containment unit. Which, if judging by today's PK samples, this Twinkie would be approximately 12 feet long and weighs over 1,000 pounds. That's a big Twinkie. Every day that you can quote Ghostbusters is a good day. Better than jerking to a merkin. He also had a bag of small pickles most days. I mean, pickles.
Oh, God. Nope.
I wish I hadn't read that as I was taking a drink.
Ugh.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. Everyone just take a moment and read this. Just read it. And then it's your pianist.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's... Twinkies, talkie-walkies, ding-dongs. This isn't food, it's a high school science project. It's the last time I let Egon and Ray do the shopping. Do you think I asked for a 12-inch pianist? Noxiously raise. That is an uncomfortable word to say because that doesn't sound like it's not a real word, right? 1% win chance. Reveal your cards. You gain 120 meat!
Woo!
Yeah, apparently Liv will watch this and be like, Jesse's just passing out free meat!
I'm very sorry.
Tina, welcome! Tina Sora. Oh my god, I can't. What is this? This is West of Loathing. I'm trying to think of how to describe West of Loathing, and really the only way I can is acid trip. Gain the effect of angry. Alright.
Don't forget your angry eyes.
I feel like there was something that we couldn't do, but now we should be able to, and I don't know what it is.
Same.
That's
Apparently I need to just, take notes.
Well, that's also the problem of playing this once a week.
True.
Yes, it's a poker room, and of course Will's interest peaks. Cheap tequila. Advanced Cowpunching, volume 251. I would like to read all 251 volumes of Advanced Cowpunching. I've also been I really want to go back and watch the movie Tombstone again.
Okay.
Because Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday just always entertains me.
Honestly, can't remember when's the last time I watched.
Look, dear, it's Johnny Ringo. Should I hate him? I think I should hate him. He was just such a sassy motherfucker in that. Just so. I also forgot that Billy Bob Thornton was in it. There's a number of people I forgot was in that movie. God, one of the guys from Wings, he was in it, and Val Kilmer threatened to shoot him. I mean, he was one of the bad guys. He's like, "You're so drunk you probably couldn't even hit me. You're probably seen double. I've got 2 guns. One for each of you." That's just the best, sassiest response. I'm your Huckleberry. See, that's what the fuck is the Huckleberry? I don't understand that. I don't understand that turn of phrase. I have some very good news. I spoke because it's ready to go. Yay, college! Just a bunch of men putting their meat where their mouths are. Well, is that a tiny skeleton?
Yeah.
On top of a normal skeleton.
Yeah. That seems to be the case.
Well.
I got a weirdly deformed bone. Actually, I do. I have several, and they're all in my feet.
I feel called out.
Jeez, thanks, guys.
I feel like that's a thing from Big Mouth. It's like, You know, Nick has a tiny penis. Someone's in, I've got a weird bone. I'd like to run away with the circus, please.
You stroll into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs, and find it almost entirely deserted. There are more than a dozen other patrons besides yourself. There are a bunch of clowns walking around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, which is a little unsettling, but at least the lines won't be very long. It's very unsettling.
Did you say no, I didn't, but you know. Huckleberry Finn was a Tom Sawyer. He was, but like I don't know why the phrase was "I'll be your Huckleberry." Like, was that related to Huck Finn?
Or the fruit.
Because yeah, there is such a thing as a Huckleberry, and I don't know why.
Had a huckleberry cocktail of some assortment at Montana.
Ted's?
Yeah, thank you.
Ah, Ted's. If you ever want to go to a place to eat bison, go to Ted's, because that's what they serve there, and it just shows that Ted Turner is a strange individual who brought a species back from near extinction just so we could eat it. And the more I think about it, that bit from Family Guy where Ted Turner is giving a press conference, I've given a gift for the entire world. I've colorized the moon. It just seems a little more accurate. In the education program, classes start Monday. Well, enjoy your time until classes start. The phrase Huckleberry over persimmon was used to mean a bit beyond my abilities. I'm your Huckleberry is a way of saying that one is just the right person for a given job at the rate. Oh, okay. I get it. I guess. That makes a lot more context in the or a lot more sense in the context of Doc Holliday, because he would always say that in a setting that was.
What was the thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Slang meaning of huckleberry in the 19th century was fairly large, also referring to significant persons or nice persons. So many things. Yeah, Tombstone. It's an interesting movie. I don't know why. I don't really like westerns. And basically everything involving Wyatt Earp is blown ridiculously out of proportion. He was not as involved in things as history would like to portray. Test your mind. Encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor.
Wow.
No, I don't want to talk to the clown.
I've already talked to so many clowns. I know there's something I'm supposed to do here at the circus. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Was there anything on the main stage?
I can't get in there.
Oh.
I have to have a ticket, and I don't have enough
To buy a ticket?
moxie or whatever to win it. I have to win a ticket.
Ah. This way to the egress. Old Millinery. That's how I feel most days. Even though I'm technically not a millennial. Yellow Rose of Public Domain. Oh, hey, a safe. Acquire safe crack into. Oh yeah, talk to your crazy associate and see what he recommends to do.
I think he's gonna tell me I have to go back to the train. Oh.
Yeah, railroad camp.
Okay.
Gotta go buy some dynamite. Dynamite, damn!
Butterfield Ranch.
Well, hey, a new place. Oh god, it's an angry cow.
It is an angry cow.
You're gonna have to deal with this cow. Got the jump on. How did you get a hell calf? Oh, well, that seriously fucked it up. Just enough to kill it. I found the most reputable site that had...
Tainted beef steak.
Mmm. You got a needle. Red hot poker. Infernal. Okay, so you've seen the episode of Aqua Teen with the Brood Witch, right?
Yeah.
Keelix and I we will talk about that episode all the time.
I know.
Yes. Infernal Butter sounds like something that would be on the Brood Witch.
It's true.
He's trying to get me to write a book with all my pet sitting stories. Yeah, I think that the pet sitting would be a little difficult now because you've been out of the game for a while. The Legend of Curly's Meat. An onion. Did it just cloud you?
Yeah. Yeah.
A menudo geode. Crack open the cow shit.
Pardon me while I grind for a minute.
I mean,
Chat away.
the whole concept of an ungulith is... Had 300-pound labs make me think my car was falling apart in a dramatic way by all panting in unison once. Uno, dos, and chutney. Uno, dos, chutney. Negative 16 health. 11 HP. Hot. Uno was a yellow lab and Dos was a brown lab. I don't think that's what... I hope not.
Alright, well at least that's one skill that I've managed to up.
You've got nothing to churn. Doesn't that just sound...
Like my life?
Yeah, basically. Welcome to 2020. I've got nothing to churn. Oh, fuck. Nary even a bolt or a hex crank. I ain't advised jumping down. But hey, you got a length of rope.
Here, I am mining the meat.
You got Curly's compass.
Woo! It's a odd.
Place to store a compass. Well, see, now this way you're getting meat so that you can buy a ticket. The spiral makes you uncomfortable.
I mean, honestly, there's a lot of things that make me uncomfortable, so. Oh. Sure.
Oh, no. No. When the walls are leaking, I am... No. You feel a beating heart.
Okay.
And you got a pickaxe. Gee, I feel like that was targeted at me or something. That was livid. I, too, hide unrefined meat nuggets in mines. Good old rope.
I mean, get the rope back. Probably not. No. Bastards.
Yeah, it seems like a one-time use. You sure reached deep into the meat.
Hey, just
Ladies. With your oddly shaped bone.
yeah, I'm not reaching with my feet.
I'm just continuing the weird
My
innuendo.
delicate, dexterous fingers, ladies.
Not your toes.
Not my toes. I'm not into that. Sorry.
We are not popular enough to have a show feet guy.
Yeah, no.
Give it time. My stock is on the rise, apparently, on YouTube. It's not. It's not. But Meat feet. Oh God,
Nope.
meat feet.
Nope.
Have I told this story on a live stream?
I don't know.
Have you guys heard the story
Man,
that is meat feet?
I don't know.
I love how you're like, I don't know, but I really hope we don't go into the discussion that is meat
I mean,
feet.
go ahead. That's fine. It's whatever. But also, just,
meat feet.
brace yourself, fat feet.
So, meat feet. We went to a local adult entertainment store years ago. This is back when some of my friends were in college. And it was an interesting store. It's still around. I haven't been to it in years for obvious reasons because of how weird it is, but it's one half, well, it's actually more like 3/4 porn store, 1/4 tobacco supplies. And they have that posted everywhere because it's a bunch of glass pipes and scales and like weighing devices, things that are strictly for tobacco use, totally not for pot, and they will actually kick you out if you imply anything to the contrary. Mostly because pot's not legal in the state yet, even, medicinally. So, like, they have to be very proactive about making sure that they're... So, like, they will kick people out for talking about all of their bongs. But the rest of it is porn store. Did we already talk about the meat feet? It was on the first stream of this? Okay. Yeah, okay. If I've already talked about it, I don't need to talk about meat feet again. It's... meat feet. Why? I mean, I'm not one to shit on someone's sexual interests, but it's more the fact that someone found people and paid them money to be like, because imagine someone walking up to you and is like, excuse me, I would like to freshly grind meat onto your bare feet. I will pay you money to do this. You would probably look at the person and be like,
I don't know. I'm poor, man.
Well, okay, so after it's like, okay, show me the money first. And
there you go. Yes.
After that, it's a... Well, I mean, if he's got the money, then obviously he's not crazy. Well, he might be crazy, but he's willing to spend his money in ways that he sees fit. So, but still... Just... I don't know. It was that one I thought was a real one. No, it was at Cherry Pie. I went to Railroad once before it stopped being Railroad. And it got bought by a company that made it slightly more lucrative. No, I went twice to Railroad. The first time we didn't know how sketchy it was. The second time I learned how sketchy it was and I never went back. Like, Railroad, there was a porn store called Railroad Video, not too far. It was opposite side of town, and it was called Railroad Video because it was literally right on the railroad track. Like, I think it used to be a railway stop building before it became a porn store. Like, it was. If a train went by, the entire building rattled because it was maybe just like 4 feet away. Like, it was dangerously close to railroad tracks. But it was so sketchy. It's one of those like, it's one of those places that you walk into and you feel like you need to take a shower as soon as you step outside. Because you don't know what you just walked into, but you know you walked into something. Kind of like walking into a spider's web that you don't see, that kind of feeling all over your face. I realize I probably should not have used that metaphor to describe walking into a porn store. As soon as I said it, I'm like, I'm gonna regret this. A place of culture. I'm trying to hit a lot of people out there in these streets. What do you mean by sketchy? Okay, it wasn't just... There were porn viewing booths that were probably very sticky from the look of things, and there were a lot of sexual activity going on behind the curtain that shouldn't be going on in a porn store. Like, if you go to an actual reputable porn store, like, they're really classy places. Like, there's actually one down the street that's super fucking classy. We've taken many of the friends there, which is always entertaining to be like, have you ever been to a porn store? No. This is going to be your first time? That's going to be fun. Just seeing people's first reactions to porn stores is just hilarious. It sort of had a general miasma of sperm. Spermasma. Yeah. But, thankfully, has that cactus moved? I thought he was down the street. I mean, he might move. But yeah, so, thankfully that porn store got closed. And it was bought by another company that turned it into a really high-class place. But I still haven't been back because... just trauma, I guess? Like... yeah. I was wondering... yes, you did spook someone with a packing penis there. Yeah. Fun. We've taken like 5 people to that porn store that have never been to a porn store before. And like watching their reactions was just hilarious because like they'll look at a sex toy and be like, how does this supposed to work? And granted, I feel that way looking at a lot of sex toys. Like there are many of them that I have no idea what half little knobs and dials do, but it's always fun seeing that childlike innocence. Oh, that was awful. I am so going to hell. And you are so glad you are not tuning into half of this conversation. I think that Railroad would have to have been firebombed to get the... I mean, I think they completely tore it down and rebuilt it. Like, because I don't even think the building's the same. Is this just a thing people do? Which part? Go to porn stores or taking people? We're all very casual about, you know, randomness. Like, I can't tell you the number of times I had a friend once slap another friend with a dildo. I had a friend who accidentally ordered a dildo on Amazon, not realizing she was a little inebriated at the time, not realizing what it was, and then it lived in her cabinet for like 6 months, like in her kitchen. Like she'd open the cabinet to get like a glass, and there would just be a penis there. attached to the door. Do people just ask, do you want to go to the store and look at... sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. That's actually pretty common with us. We're weird people, though. Like, I can't say that we are anywhere close to normal.
I'll just say no, but I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Just casually going to a porn store. Do people be like, hey, you want to go to the store and look at toys? Like, sometimes, yeah. Some of our circle of friends have been like.
I mean, I haven't just like casually gone, just for funsies in a long time, but it is something I have done.
Yeah. A lot of times we go for like a gag gift, novelty gift, like for a friend's birthday or special occasion or something. I actually did buy a friend a gift card to a porn store once. The classy one down the street, actually. Because she finally moved out of her parents' house and wanted to buy a sex toy and felt uncomfortable using her credit card at a sex toy store. And so I bought her a gift card as a Christmas present. And that way no one knew what she got, because there wasn't a paper trail of it. And those guys are seriously picking you up.
Yeah.
It was one of those, like, I've never owned a vibrator and need help, and she came to us. So, yeah, we're porn store wandering. No, I don't like Target wandering. Just, yeah, that's like, hey, we're bored. Let's go do something funny. Well-adjusted people. Actually, I can think of at least 2 people who are like, I need a vibrator and I don't know what to look for. Just use cash. So many people don't use cash anymore. I don't use cash. Honestly, the last time I had cash is because you gave me cash. Because you still use cash.
Occasionally.
But like, I forget what it was, but you gave me like $40. And you wouldn't let me not take it. So I had $40 in my wallet for like 6 months because I never used it. I actually forgot it was there. But like none of my friends use cash because, well, especially now during a pandemic, no one wants to touch cash if you can avoid it.
Yeah. I mean, I was using cash because the part of being like super poor and living paycheck to paycheck is like if I get paid with a not standard payroll check on Friday, it doesn't clear until Monday, but I probably need to eat before Monday.
Yeah, that's
so I'd go and cash the check and then deposit the cash in my bank so it was immediately available, but I'd hold like $20 or $40 back depending on what was going on. Maybe I was going to go to a concert or something, and so that way I'd have cash for the concert.
Yeah. Like, I really stopped using cash when I started doing direct deposit. When I was still picking up a paycheck and either having to go deposit it myself, I would typically do the same thing. I would cash it and then deposit some of that and keep some, or I'd deposit all of the cash. That way it was, as you said, immediately available rather than having to wait for a check to clear. Because that's the thing, our entire economic infrastructure when it comes to totally not real currency is it takes way too long to verify that this thing that doesn't actually exist exists.
Yeah.
If I give you a piece of paper that says that I'm giving you $160, there's so many, things that have to go in the background for the banks to show that that's actually happening. Your bank has to call my bank to make sure that I'm actually doing this and that it's okay and that I have the money to give them. And then the other bank's got to be like, okay, well, now we have the money and now we've got to put it in their account. And none of that is ever an instantaneous thing, which you would think things that are now completely based off of ones and zeros, you could do it instantly. Like, my bank literally is just now starting to do you can take a picture of a check to deposit it. And they haven't even started that yet officially.
Yeah.
It's like... Are we talking about sex toy stores? Yes. Hyper likely pandemic coin shortage messing with change in places. Trace contacts, push cards real hard. I mean, for a while, when I first moved out of my parents' house and I was living on my own, I dealt with cash a lot because if I didn't see the money, I could spend it a hell of a lot easier. Like, having a piece of plastic that says I have $100 is very different than having $100 in cash in your hand.
Yeah.
Because if I spend 50 of it on the piece of plastic, I still have the exact same piece of plastic. It doesn't change. I don't register that there's a deficit. But if I lose half the actual currency that I've got, I go, shit, I am down by half. But yeah, I love how we go from talking about sex toys to virtual currency. Speaking of virtual currency, I don't fucking understand Bitcoin at all. Like, I know the process in which it is created, but like I don't understand how you have to have a virtual wallet to order to store Bitcoin. Like, all of that seems weird to me. Like, I have no idea how it works. Do you blink? Okay, we'll see you around. Get it? To the eye person.
I get it.
It's also wary of getting scammed, skimmers, etc. for non-card. One thing that I've learned for like card skimmers is most of them are really cheap. So like if you go to slide your, like at a gas station, you go to slide your card in, if you wiggle the card reader just a little bit, if it wiggles, there's probably something hinky going on with it. But if it doesn't wiggle because it's a very solid piece of equipment, then you're probably good. Bitcoin is just an virus scam. Messed up the last console PC generation or so to boot. I mean, at least now you can buy graphics cards. For a while you couldn't, because everyone was buying up graphics cards to crypto mine. I also seem to remember some sort of story about someone with, like, when Bitcoin first started, there was a hard drive with like thousands of Bitcoins on this drive, and it got tossed. I don't know if that's an urban legend or not. It sounds like it, but that's a rather personal question. It's certainly educational. You got anatomical learning. I feel like the clown did that to her.
Yeah. There's some fuckery afoot.
Not just shady currency for shady doings. Well, I hope will be ever shrinking. I mean, yeah. I know a lot of people who jumped on cryptocurrency hardcore and then immediately jumped out. Would you like some blue mustard? Actually, that reminds me of the do you remember the funky colored ketchups from the 90s? You could get like purple and green ketchup.
Yeah, and it just turned my stomach. I already had a complicated relationship with ketchup by that point, though. So, like, the idea of, like, green ketchup really kind of just fucked with my newly found ability to tolerate ketchup.
The purple is what got me. Because green ketchup, I could at least register in my mind it's from green tomatoes. Okay. Because you had fried green tomatoes. That was a thing. So in my mind, I could rationalize that one. The purple, I couldn't wrap my head around. I'm sitting here going, in what universe? Why? Why? And Jasmine! What was the creepy dude's name who wore gloves while he ate pizza and carried pepper with him? Oh God, I forget him. That was Cardboard. That was Cardboard. Wasn't it? No. Was that Cardboard? Pixies. I don't think you were around for it. Actually, you may have been. Because I know Maggie was around at that point. There was a guy that Pixie was dating.
Oh, I remember you telling me about him.
Who?
L? Was it L?
Yes, it was L.
Yeah, I never met.
Yeah, you never met L. That L. E-L, it was, I don't remember if it was E-L or just the letter L. But yeah, that was weird. And yeah, he had business cards that he had that he was basically a cryptocurrency advisor. Yeah. No, yeah, it was after Cardboard. Later, light. Virtual currency special. Yeah, he was. Well, I mean, there were. As I said, he ate pizza wearing gloves, not like like medical latex style gloves, but like outdoor cold resistant gloves. He had pepper on him at all times. Not pepper spray, but just pepper. Just a vial of or a pepper grinder, I should say. One of our friends felt like he was probably going to kill us all at that party. Like, I don't know who he is, but I'm getting some real serial killer vibes. Yeah, L was not his real name. He would not tell anyone his real name. Even the person he was dating at the time, which is how we met him. He was dating a mutual friend of ours. And he would not tell his name. Cardboard his code name because he was so boring we could never remember his name. Yeah, no, we just kept referring to him as Cardboard. We called him that because he had the personality of like one of the cardboard cutouts of a character. Like, actually, hell, the cardboard cutouts of a character have more personality. I would have much rather had like a cardboard cutout of Patrick Stewart as Captain Picard at any of those parties than him. He was so unfathomably boring. At least the cardboard cutout, we could do impressions of the character. presume her name was La. No. You got Blossom Gin. Kind of like gin blossoms.
Yeah, I know.
Do the worm. Blood building tonic. Do I need him? I feel like I met him. You probably met a creepy guy with the pepper and the gloves. I don't think you met Cardboard. Yeah, creepy guy was a huge dick. Like, by the end of the night, it was, please help me. Like the person he was dating, who was our mutual friend, was like, I do not want. It's Wandering Sally. Oh hey, well shit, that's 1,500. That is I said explosive because you were on the dynamite, but the safe cracking guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cardboard was long before I met back up with you, Jasmine. Cardboard was sometime around the time that I bought this house. Originally. Because I think that was one of the first or second parties that we were throwing in this house. Creepy L basically ended up dating because doing a favor. He just assumed. Yeah. Yeah. You got a perk. Brawny. Does that mean you're strong or you like the paper towels?
I mean, paper towels are useful, but I'm guessing strong.
I mean, knowing the humor of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if it was something to do with paper towels. They did use the 9-inch pianist joke. Whatever, Grandma.
You've got it might help you not die. Nostalgia note.
You can have the game in sepia tone. Bull stomp. Or a line from Big Mouth. What's that thing when you take a guy's face and you put it next to a curb and you stomp on his face? I think that's called curb stomping. Yeah, that's curb stomping.
Oh, excuse me.
Dated so many awful guys, she wound up taking a 5-year hiatus. I know a couple of people who probably should have taken a hiatus from dating because they jumped from one shitty relationship to the next. It was in somebody's mouth for a very short time. Now it's in your backpack. Yeah, she wasn't trying to date. It sort of happened, and yeah. It sort of happened. Hey, we might actually get rain tomorrow again. Yay.
No,
Actually, we haven't...
I still have to mow the backyard.
Well, it's only a 20% chance of rain tomorrow. It's a 70% chance of rain on Saturday. So, you've still got time tomorrow.
Okay.
More than likely, I'd say. 20% is kind of rolling the dice here. It is messing with me a little bit to just look up and see it in sepia tone, where I've been seeing it in black and white for so long.
Yeah.
That I feel like I look at it and it's like, oh, is there something wrong with the TV?
It's a little easier on my eyes, though, so...
Well, I'd imagine because it's not as much contrast. Yeah. That much white.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lot of light just shining through an LED. DB, welcome!
What up?
I like all the fun things that my phone will alert me to while in the middle of a live stream. Like telling me that YouTube is telling me that I'm live.
Thanks, YouTube. Damn it, would you please stop doing that? Alright, looks like aside from the dynamite, I just sold you a bunch of shit.
I mean...
Okay, I was going to buy more dynamite.
Oh, hey.
Sure. Why not? I've already just fucked off any sense of goals. Oh.
What the fuck? Just grab a spring snake. Well, that didn't last long. Snake venom bladder.
Okay. I guess it's really a helpful spot if you just need to grind. I don't really... Oh, I can grab a handful.
Multiple snakes.
Ladies.
Has anyone seen Shaun of the Dead? Yes! Just shooting snakes. Whiff! I feel like you also might be higher level than...
Yeah.
That's not who you wanted to target. Oh, that was a little stronger. Lantern bash. So you've effectively grabbed... Oh, you got a snake spleen.
Woo!
So you
Just
grabbed
gonna crab walk my ass right away from them snakes, though.
Go ahead and go buy some dynamite and...
I keep trying, and I keep getting interrupted. My second's the second of a conscious soul. Okay.
Intriguing. Hey, Dynamite Dan. A year's supply of dynamite. Hopefully that's not what he needs for... Is the year's supply of dynamite needed for the...
God, I hope not.
That's a lot of meat. Alright. It's the look on your face that's just... You're like, I said that out loud.
Like, I didn't want to say it. But it felt like I kind of had to say it.
Like, I couldn't not say it. Pyrobove. You're boxed in. But how did you get the jump on something that...
I don't know. Fuck off.
He seemed to say. You guys remember when Sean has to go to Lizzie's apartment to rescue... Oh, he says there...
I do, in fact, need a year's supply of dynamite.
Yeah, okay, so...
God dang it.
Gotta get a ton of meat. I mean, I guess did you get meat from fights, or is it just...
Yeah, for some fights, but not all the fights.
So I was gonna say you could just kill a bunch of snakes, but... You don't have a clown's markings.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna fight a clown.
You and your ugly ass. A clown hunter. I feel like you should be like, no, let me take you to a circus. I've got the hand stamp, we can get in. Like, then he could just kill all of the clowns. Then you don't need to worry about that. You could get your 5,000 meat for the ticket back.
But I've got a colorful hat, so maybe that'll get me in somewhere over there at the circus.
You looking for herbal remedies? You got an herbal remedy. Can you not beat the goblins? That's the easiest place to get the dynamite. Oh yeah, so yeah, apparently just go blow up the goblins with the dynamite you have.
Oh, okay. I can... Would you leave me the fuck alone? Thank you.
I mean, you can get his hat.
I don't want that.
You don't want a Rasta hat?
No. I try very hard to not actively participate in cultural appropriation. Yes.
I just
don't look at me while I'm crab walking.
I was just gonna say I think Rasta hats look stupid on white people, but you know.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, just throw some dynamite. That doesn't really do a ton of damage to them. I mean, you've got 8 action points, so you could just 5 poisons.
Target will get wet.
What? Making it flammable. Oh, I wonder if that would make what's his name's attack far more useful. Yeah, one. Yeah, that's.
Shit.
Well, he's still alive, so. Yeah. You're flammable. Yeah, you'll probably heal. Ouch. The fungicide bombs for the multi-target. Well, I was thinking more just being able to do a shit ton of damage. And you could throw dynamite at someone, because he's just gonna burn.
Yeah.
He'll burn, so you can just throw dynamite at someone else or some other. Oh my god, that vibrating controller. It sounds like a speaker. It sounds like a tiny speaker. And that's what gets me, because I know the Switch controller does not have a tiny speaker. Try shooting him. Hey, just bash him. That should do it.
On fire! Okay.
Got a goblin engagement ring and a goblin tiara.
Air
supply of dynamite. And 1,000 meat. And then one thing that you need
to come back for
a
later.
pick for. But hey, that's actually a good time to end it, because it's almost
Yep.
time for the stream to be over.
Fucking finally.
When all else fails, just throw a bunch of dynamite.
I mean, sure.
So I started playing Terraria again.
What is that, like the Army Corps of Engineers solution?
Yeah, basically. You know what we haven't done this stream?
What?
We haven't shown a kitty.
We
Rowan, come here.
haven't.
No,
And they got high before the stream.
They did. They needed to get very high because Rowan was just being whiny. Hi. Say hi to all the people. Say hi. Marauder in the void in the mornings. Slide whistle fart noise. Look at you.
For goodness sake.
Yeah. Yeah, he ate dinner and then he was super whiny about something, and so I went into the kitchen like, do you want some catnip? Do you need to get high? And I got the catnip container and he was like, yes! Give me what is in your hand. So yeah, we had a stream and we have a kitty. Yeah. So yeah, I've got Trials of Mana going up as my weekly project. So there should be an episode going up tomorrow morning as well. You signed up for some pieces?
Yeah. My Women's Equality Day piece should have ran yesterday, but I didn't get a notification about it, so if I find it, I'll post it to Twitter. And then I've got 3 pieces going up next month also, and so I'll post those to Twitter when they are up and live as well.
So yeah.
Wow.
I am so happy I won the attention.
Oh, face scratches. What such an itchy face.
Normally he doesn't like being picked up, but he is purring right now. He is very happy. Probably still a little stoned. You know, stoned? Giving me groomins? Good boy. Good boy.
Nice, sweet boy.
Alright, so yeah, thank you all for tuning in. It's been a fantastic stream as always. A lot of weird conversation, but when is it not?
And I wasn't like the initiator of
No,
those.
weird.
That just, it changed of pace.
So yeah, I'll be back next week. Same hat time, same hat channel, for more live streaming goodness. So, yeah. Take care of yourselves.
Wash your hands. Wear a mask.
Yeah.
Register to vote. Request your absentee ballot.
So that you don't have to go out in public. So, yeah. Take care. Till then, later everyone. Bye.
Bye, guys.